So we're back again, with yet again another episode of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In the last episode, I did the treasure chest shop and the bottom of the well. In this episode, we're going to go ahead and take on the Shadow Temple, okay? I will strictly say I would recommend getting a pretty good amount of fairies and a fundamental amount of arrows for this dungeon. We will pick up more of those inside of the actual temple, though. You don't have to buy any on the way in, but hey, go ahead and use Farore's Wind right here. This will be our another return point of access right here, okay? Awesome. There will be a maze to kind of like navigate. I know the way out without Farore's Wind, but for those who haven't, just go ahead and just use Farore's Wind. We're going to go ahead and go right over here. Alright, we're going to go ahead and break it down step by step. The shadow will yield only to one with the Eye of Truth, handed down in Kakariko Village. Let's go ahead and read little messages in here. Little spirits, make my beak face the skull of truth. The alternative is descent into the deep darkness. Alright, we want to go ahead and not fail here, but go ahead and engage your lens of truth here. We're going to go ahead and right in here. The little right corner of the room, and open this door. One who gains the Eye of Truth will be able to see what is hidden in the darkness. Go ahead and take a right over here. We're going to go ahead and obtain the dungeon map right in this little area. So, Shadow Temple. Here is gathered Hyrule's bloody history of greed and hatred. These guys are just evil. Evil people. Hey. All minions of like Ganondorf, I will say. Ganondorf's minions and fiends, pretty much. But yeah. Go ahead and engage our little bow here. And we're going to go ahead and kill some keys in this room, right here in the corners. We have to kill every enemy in this room to get the dungeon map, unfortunately, but hey, it is required, so I'm just going to go ahead and accept that the way it is. And first, big chest. Go ahead and crack it open. And the dungeon map, baby. Alright, straight at the point. Now we can navigate where we are in the temple. Pretty easy. Easy so far. We're going to go ahead and leave and go ahead and take a right. We're going to go ahead and follow the blue eyes on the walls here, okay? Yeah, greed and hatred, I get it. What is hidden in the darkness? Tricks full of ill will. You can't see the way forward. Oh, I can. I can, since I've played this game before. Just go ahead and follow the eyes. The blue eyes on the walls, we're going to be good to go. And here is another dead hands. Let's go ahead and get grabbed. Alright. Now, this fight, if you have the big iron sword and the great spin upgrade, we can go ahead and just knock this fight out in a couple of these spins. Just 2 of them, and that's going to be enough to cover the fight. So, let's go and do that. There we go, he dead. He dead hand. 3 hits, me hitting him hitting the floor. Anytime he's ready. It's, you know, I really need to get back into watching 80s movies now because I've been out of it. I've been stressed out for like work, and my sleep schedule is just all over the place right now. It's saddening, I know, but hey. This is the item of the dungeon. I really think that the hover boots is way too soon for this. This is way too soon for the dungeon item, but hey. There could have been work to have been done to better make this dungeon, but hey, that's all we're going to get here in the eastern side of the temple, so let's go ahead and warp back to the warping point here. Alright, and since we have the hover boots, we're going to go ahead and engage those right here. Alright, you don't have to use the hook shot again if you just tumble twice and go ahead and grab that ledge. Okay, that's pretty good. And there's going to be a repeat of these messages right here, so let's go ahead and just skip on out of those. You don't got to read them again. And just give this statue a couple of pushes forward, and we will be set on our way to proceed through the dungeon. Very easy. Very, very simple. Okay? It's simple. It's very simple. Right there. I'm going to go ahead and walk towards the gate. Okay? Now, this way is going to be a couple of paths, or a few of them. We want to go ahead and just equip our bombs, because it's going to be a bombable wall, and right beyond it will be the compass. Okay, the compass is going to be the add-on to what we need to collect in the dungeon, as well as the dungeon map, the big key, and the compass. So, right in here. I don't know why I grabbed bombs, but hey, go ahead. Go in here, and go ahead and engage this big spin attack. We're going to go ahead and take out these couple of Gibdos to our right and left. And there we go. Straight to the point. The next big chest, right there. Let's go ahead and crack her open and find out what's inside, boys. And the compass. Yep, there it is. They're really soon in this dungeon. Like, again, I do think that there could have been more to be done to improve the Shadow Temple, but hey, that's kind of why I'd consider a knockoff dungeon. But right here is going to be a wall right here. This is going to be a locked door right there. In here is going to be the key, so go ahead and just go in here. And we're going to get some silver rupees as gems. Yeah, who doesn't like collecting silver rupees, right? Anyway, go ahead and just run on over this way. Straight to the point. Stay away from the blades, because blades are bad. Blades are bad, okay? You know? Anyway, let's go ahead and push on that little target. Go ahead and pick this up. Right over here. Duck. There we go. Duck. There we go. Easy. Easy peasy. I did kind of mistake this room for having the 81st Skulltula in it, but no, it's just a key, as a matter of fact. But go ahead and crack open this chest. And, yeah. Link. You're gonna... There we go. There we go. Key. Key. Or KK, like me. Anyway, go ahead and run on over here. And unlock that door that I just pointed out before entering this room. Okay. Running on straight forward. Beamos, leave me alone. And there we are. This corridor will contain quite a number of Skulltulas that will hit you by surprise that will cause you to lose damage. Lose damage, take damage, mind you. My little brain is like saying, say the wrong words, please, because I just want you to say it on recording. Because you press the record button, I want you to say the wrong things, not the right ones. Go ahead and approach this Skulltula. Okay. There we go. This way. You know, just avoid these little guillotines right here. And this is going to be another Skulltula. Get him on out of the way. And there we go. And there will be a little path that I will kind of use the Lens of Truth for those who have not played the Shadow Temple. I know, Navi. There are shadows of monsters that hang from the ceiling, and that will grab me and put me back at the beginning of the dungeon as punishment for sucking at this place, because I really do have that much ill will of faith in myself that I will just submit myself to further absences and just, you know, avoid school and just stay in bed all day and go freaking sing, you know, twist and shout on a parade float, okay? Anyway, go ahead and follow that little way that I just did, okay? We're going to go ahead and equip the... I want to use arrows for where the bombs are, okay? Yeah, that was a Ferris Bueller's Day Off reference, but who cares? Yeah, stay away from the center, because it's an invisible blade spinning, pretty much. Go ahead and take on out the keys across the room. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and take on out the like that is right across from us. That counts as an enemy, of course. Let's go ahead and avoid him. Alright. Stay away from me, like. I know what your plans are. There we go. With that, we're going to go ahead and open this little pathway forward. This will contain the 81st Skulltula right here. Okay? Go ahead and pick him up. Right on the wall here. There you go. Alright. There's nothing of that much of importance in here besides the Skulltula. There's no key or anything. But there are more chests that I kind of want to pick up. And just get them off the map, because there's no thing... nothing more... dissatisfying to me than an unopened chest on a dungeon map. But, hey, go ahead and pick it up. Okay. Running on over here, and we're going to go ahead and resume. Open up this door. And, yeah. Engage the... I really don't need the Lens of Truth for this, since it's, like, big blocks. And directly on our left will be a Stalfos falling from the midair. Okay? We're going to go ahead and avoid him, because we really do not need to fight him. It's not required, but... Let's go ahead and just take on these gems. There will be a gem right underneath that Beamos, because, yeah, if you want to go ahead and take him out anyway to get the silver rupee from underneath him, go right ahead, but I honestly don't have to. It's fine. Alright? With that, we're going to go ahead and go in this room. Right here. Now, something that did kind of trip me up as a kid, if you don't use the Lens of Truth, this block will be totally invisible to you, so just getting through this room is just terrible now. And I hear a Skulltula in here. That's the 82nd one. I know of it. Anyway. Go right in here. And just push the block forward. We want to go ahead and make sure that the spike traps right above us are going to go ahead and... Both of them are going to go ahead and catch this block. Because, yeah, nothing more satisfying than that, right? Go ahead and push. Pushy push. There we go. Alright. In here will be the next Skulltula. The 82nd one, right here. There he is. Awesome. Okay. Just across from us will be another chest. I believe there's going to be some arrows in here. Arrows. Really good. Alright. And keep pulling the block back. And right when we finish pulling this block, we want to go ahead and disengage, or at least unequip the hover boots, because they will put us at kind of a disadvantage and some endangerment, because if we get crushed by the spike trap, we have to pull this block all over again, and I am not doing that. So I'm going to go ahead and just take off the boots, because I don't want to hit them by accident. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put the iron boots on, just for safety's sake, right? Yeah. Go ahead and jump. Go ahead and jump on that, and hit the switch right here. That will spawn another chest, which has something that we desperately need in there, which is a key, I'm sure. Right behind us is another blue rupee. Let's go ahead and pick that up. Alright. Yee. I'm hook shutting on chests, and I feel important because I say words. Anyway. There we go. Open this on up. And key. A little key there. So, we're going to go ahead and put back on the hover boots because, yeah. Unlike the water temple, pausing and unpausing for the boots is like not really that notorious for this dungeon, but the water temple really does require that. It does. Anyway, go ahead and approach this area with the hover boots on. Okay, and use the lens of truth here because I really cannot predict when this block on this chain is gonna like get away from me. But hey, I really can't predict that. And I wanted to try something in this room. I really doubt that I'm going to go ahead and hit this mark, but I'm just going to try it anyway. Right here. I want to say it's right here. Eh? No, it's not. But go ahead and just hit that target. Right there. There we go. Awesome. That was kind of sexy enough, right? Anyway, re-dead. I'm not interested in you. Leave me alone. There we go. And the last gem is right over here. Awesome. This will unlock the door, but if you go ahead and kill this re-dead, there's going to be another chest right there waiting in the room, so you don't want to go ahead and leave that on the map, right? But hey, it is really satisfying to open a chest that you've just been looking for hours on a map, so yeah. There you go. The next Skulltula is going to be in this specific room. Alright. Right behind this big skull. You know, his name is Reginald Selinsky, but they call him Skull. Yeah. Monster House. So nostalgic. It's so good, but hey, this is the 83rd skull. I'm going to go ahead and make sure, because I do not trust myself on certain instances. 83rd. Yep. Alright. There we go. Go ahead and climb on up this little area. Keys. Oh, I forgot to mention, these keys are going to be all over the place. Go ahead and kill the fire keys that are just kind of swarming above us. Right now. You know, you're going to get away from me now, but hey. Ooh, health. I need this. I need this. There we go. Alright. We're going to go ahead and bomb this big skull that is right in the middle of the room. Alright. Just to go ahead and get it on out of here. Hey, Keys, how's it going? Keys, you're not going to go ahead and conquer me in this episode. You're not going to. Yeah, cutscene, keep me from getting the health right here, because I desperately need it. The 17 hearts that I really need is just right in my grasp, but go ahead and do that bomb in that skull. Alright. And inside of it will be another key that's going to land on the ground right there. Always in that spot in particular, not on the left or front or bottom, just always on the right. Just always on the right, but hey. Go ahead and get that on out of here. Engage the lens of truth. We're going to go ahead and hookshot the ceiling. Right above that locked door there. Okay. And there you are. There you are. Now this room will contain some fans. We're going to have some fans here. Not those kind of fans, but hey. Iron boots. Iron boot fans. There we go. These are really handy in this room, so yeah, having them is impossible. It's impossible. Having them is impossible. Getting through this room is impossible without the iron boots, so that's kind of what I meant to say. My word salad is bad. I'm going to go ahead and side hop all the way across this corridor, because directly in that unlocked door, right below this eye switch that's spitting fire at us, is another chest that is very easily missable, but we're going to go ahead and spin attack right in the center of the room and kill those re-deads. Okay? Easy. But, where's the chest? Well, right over here, if you use the Lens of Truth, is the chest. Arrows. You know, not bad. But hey, get some magic here. We don't need the iron boots anymore. And we're going to go ahead and engage the Lens of Truth here right as we exit this door. And if we look off to our good old right here, there will be a path forward. Right there. Now, there are some chests in here that are pretty missable, so go ahead and equip the bombs here. The bombs are going to be of the essence, pretty much. Mostly. There you are. Bomb that on open. But where's the chest? Lens of Truth. The Lens of Truth is just the answer to most things in this game, honestly. Pretty much to me, that is. Blade Trap. Go ahead and do a big spin in the middle of this room. And take those Gibdos on out. And there will be another chest right spawning in the middle of the room. Yep. It's very cryptic, I know. There's going to be people saying, you know, this dungeon sucks. I really don't see why it's putting all these invisible chests here, but man. But hey. Hey, I used half of my IQ there for that floating pot. It hit my shield and one hit me in the face, so it's not optimal. Anyway, there's going to be another skull tool in this room. Most say that we have to push this block. But we ain't going to do that. We're going to use a freaking hookshot on this freaking ladder. Yeah, saves you a bunch of time, right? A bunch of time. Alright, before we go ahead and ride this ship on over here, we're going to go obtain that 84th skull tool right over there. Okay. Go ahead and pick them on up. And there we go. Alright. We're going to go ahead and play the Song of the Princess on this good old ship here, so yeah. The Song of the Princess. Hey Stalfos, how's it going? You want to go ahead and ride the ship with me? It ain't gonna happen, because I'm gonna push you off. I'm gonna throw you overboard for saying stuff like that to the captain. I'm the captain and you're not! Okay? Anyway. Iceberg, right ahead! You know, enough for the Titanic just, man. Go ahead. Take these Stalfoses on out. I think there's gonna be more spawning, but I could be definitely wrong. I think there's only 2 here, but hey, what happens, happens. What happens, happens. You know, it's a joyous little boat ride, but hey, we're just sailing straight through security and just getting through this dungeon without any problems, as quickly and with as little pain as possible. But yeah, go ahead and jump off right here, because Navi will say, abandoned ship, it's going to start sinking because it's going to end right there and it can't go forth anymore. So, anyway, with that, we're going to go ahead and equip back on the Lens of Truth and go through this room accordingly and not hit that bird statue. Yeah, the ship is sinking. I'm already on a safe platform. Quit telling me what to do. Anyway. With this, we can just go straight on through here and around the walls. I will say, get your Den's Fire ready, because in this next room will be a spike trap, which is burnable by Den's Fire, so go ahead and just go on through the room. This room will also this room also contains the big key. I'm saying so many wrong words in this episode. I am sorry. I'm tired. But anyway, go ahead and take this on out. The Redeads are not helping. And open on the chest. Right here. And there we are. Boss key. Very, very obvious and in plain sight, pretty much. Go ahead and kill that Redead. You don't have to kill him, but he's going to go to his friend and just mourn him. I really should take off the hover boots. They're preventing me from doing my duty. But anyway. Blue Rupee. That's pretty cool, right? In this room. And the next corner will be a place where another blue skull is kind of just chilling around. Right in here. I think 3 blue skulls of that matter, but you don't need to kill all the keys in this room or anything like that. But what I will do is go ahead and take off the hover boots, because those will be kind of annoying when it comes to throwing bombs in these skulls. But hey, right behind this skull is the 85th Skulltula, so go ahead and obtain him right here. Alright. I kind of did start climbing the steps here without really remembering that he was there, but I just did as I was doing it. But go and climb on up and throw these bombs right into the skulls. You don't have to do this, but I kind of do want to show something that's kind of hidden in the skulls if you happen to pass it up. But yeah, skull number 1. Was that it? No, nothing. 2 more skulls. 2 more skulls. What's in that one? No, it did kill a Keese though, so that's a good thing, right? Anyway, let's go ahead and throw that bomb on right in there. Ooh, first shot. Ooh. And rupees. You don't need these, but I honestly kind of do want to get my money back for some other things that I messed up on in the game in the past, such as like buying some other unnecessary items that I didn't really need. But hey, let's go ahead and... Oh, you... Hey, I didn't take any damage there. Yeah, I didn't want to jinx that, but... Haha! IQ of 300. Anyway, go ahead in here. And there will be one more floor master right in here. Let's go ahead and take him on out. Okay. And the last one is going to be right over here. Awesome. This should be the last chest in the dungeon. The small key towards the boss. Let's go ahead and double check our map, because I kind of don't trust myself in recording, but hey, we have everything in the dungeon. So that's a pretty clean Shadow Temple, so... And 85 Skulltulas, we are set and ready to go. What I will say also is I forgot to equip the arrows, because we will need those for the boss fight. Let's go ahead and proceed on. The most comprehensive Shadow Temple guide ever made. Hopefully. This probably one's better than mine, though. Alright, we're going to go ahead and shoot the bombs right across the void here and knock down that bird pillar that is right across from us. That will be our way forward. Notice a little locked door there? Yeah, that's our key. That is our key. Alright. And I'm going to go ahead and put on the hover boots in advance because I want to remember to do it for the next room. So, let's go ahead and do that. Link, you're going to go in between the spiky things and not doodle doodly. You know, knocking that off, but unlock this door. And put on the Lens of Truth. Right on across. And yep, that was pretty short dungeon. Pretty short dungeon. Let's fight the boss, boys. Phantom Shadow Beast, Bongo Bongo. Yeah, this kind of reminds me of Godan from the Wind Waker, but hey, nothing too much about this boss in particular. He does give you a lot of damage if you get hit by him like that. I didn't get hit. I didn't take any damage though, which is kind of shocking for me, knowing my luck, that is. But go ahead and just hit that other hand when you can, okay? And when he makes fists, go ahead and shoot right between the eyes, or right between the fists, that is. Spin attack his eye. Alright, one more should do it. Okay. Link. You're gonna do the thing, Link? You're gonna do it? Oh my gosh. Yeah, go ahead and shake your hand, Bongo Bongo, because it's not gonna get any better. No, getting shot in the hand hurts, but shoot right between the fists. And go ahead and spin attack the eye again, and that was a clean Shadow Temple. And with our heart container, we are ready to leave. And there we are. The Shadow Temple is down and no more. Let's leave. The boy, with the noble Zelda's ocarina. As I expected, you have come. I am Impa, one of the Sheikah. I am Princess Zelda's caretaker, and I am also the sage who guards the Shadow Temple. We Sheikah have served the royalty of Hyrule from generation to generation as attendants. However, on that day 7 years ago, Ganondorf suddenly attacked, and Hyrule's castle surrendered after a short time. Ganondorf's target was one of the keys to the Sacred Realm, the hidden treasure of the royal family, the Ocarina of Time. My duty bound me to take Zelda out of Ganondorf's reach. When last I saw you, as we made our escape from the castle, you were just a lad. Now I see that you have become a fine hero. There's nothing to worry about. The princess is safe now. Soon, you'll meet Princess Zelda face to face, and she will explain everything. That is when we, the 6 Wise Ones, will seal up the evil king and return peace to Hyrule. I have to stay here. You go to Princess Zelda's side and protect her on my behalf. Now I put my power, which should be helpful to you, into this medallion. We receive the Shadow Medallion. Impa awakens as a sage and adds her power to yours. Please look out for the princess. Alright, and with the Shadow Temple down, we are ready to end things off right here. Like I said, it was a knockoff dungeon, but man, we got the 18th heart and the Shadow Medallion and all the Skulltulas and everything in the dungeon, so we're good to go. So, in the next episode, we're going to go ahead and take on the territory of the Gerudo Valley, and as well some more collectibles as beforehand going in there. But hey, we're ready to call it right here. With that, stay tuned, subscribe, like, comment, or anything else, and peace out, everyone.